out of nowhere, Pokemon has dropped new gameplay for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's take a look. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus and a new gameplay trailer that has just dropped from the official Pokemon Twitter and much, much more. So I'm gonna take a look at it, we're gonna react to it, we're gonna break it all down and have some fun. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you guys enjoy this type of video, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new so you don't miss out on our epic Pokemon Legends Arceus content and more. And of course, if you guys are excited and want to celebrate the new region, I just dropped a brand new line of t-shirts representing the amazing starter Pokemon in the Hisui region. Of course, we've got Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. So pick up these sweet shirts and hoodies at teamshiny.com and deck out your closet and get it ready for Pokemon Legends Arceus. These designs are amazing. Let's take a look at the trailer. So Pokemon's got this post here and it says, meet the Hisui region's Diamond and Pearl clans, as well as the merchants from the Ginkgo Guild. Let's take a look. That's hard to say. The Ginkgo Guild. All right, let's see what we got here. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Update. Give it to me. Dude, I'm excited. Now, we did actually, let me pause. We did actually know that there was most likely a Diamond and Pearl clan because of like the map that had been posted months ago. And like you can see on the map that they had clothing that looked like Diamond and Pearl, right? So this is like a theory from months ago. The Diamond clan and the Pearl clan. Arazu. Hold on, I gotta read this text. I feel this is important. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Tell me how she's probably related to Mars or whatever, right? And she's one of the wardens. And here's Liam. I'm Liam of the Pearl Clan, the Warden of Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And people think that this guy might have a relation to Clay because of his hat and kind of some of his clothing. Clay, the ground type gym leader, of course. And this is Adaman, who is the Diamond Clan leader. Okay. Interesting. Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan if you want to be formal. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. And this, wait, Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What does that even mean? And this is the Pearl Clan leader, Arita. I'm Arita, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. What does that even mean? Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. Who is Sinnoh? Is that like Arceus before it was Arceus? And she's playing the flute! Encounter the merchants of the Ginkgo Guild. I feel like there's so many things to unpack right now. And this is Ginter, who is the guild leader. And you can buy different stuff from him. So we got all sorts of stuff. We got some berries, Pecha berries, a bunch of different berries. Seems like a lot of berries. And this is a bugwort, a wildflower that can be found growing across the Hisui region. It does have medicinal properties, but is so bitter that wild Pokemon will eat it. No wild Pokemon will eat it. Oh my God, this is like actually showing us all sorts of stuff right now. This is kind of important. Let's see here. Oh, it goes so fast. I want to see what it says. I'm gonna just keep pausing and playing. Oh my God, I'm really bad at this. This is Morning Dew Bud. It's used as material for crafting items that can restore vitality to a Pokemon that has fainted. So like a revive basically, right? Mushrooms that when consumed allow the muscles to swell. They infuse the eater with strength and are one of the materials needed for crafting axe powers. Is that axe powers? Ox powers? We'll have to see what that does. That's a thing. And then here's Volo, which is another merchant. I choose your go-to choice for your mercantile needs. This is intense, dude. And I think that's the trailer, but there's a lot to unpack here, so let's take a look. So Cerebi reports on this. If you have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl save data, you get access to a special mission to get DARKRAI and Team Galactic outfits. These Team Galactic outfits are actually really sick, so check those out. You get those and the DARKRAI right here if you have BDSP save data when you play Pokemon Legends Arceus. This says that the DARKRAI is going to be a research request available for you to accept in Jubilite Village after viewing the game's end credits. So you won't be able to get that DARKRAI until post-game, which is very important to note, but you'll be able to do a DARKRAI mission. And I feel like that's something that I feel like Pokemon has been missing for such a long time, is the ability to do like missions to get legendaries and mythical Pokemon. So long, Pokemon has basically been like, okay, you walk into a cave, there's a mythical right there, there's a legendary right there, right? Like, there's never a story to it, but this could have a story to it, right? Like, there could be depth to finding these mythical Pokemon as you play through Legends Arceus, and that is something I am so excited about. This also mentions that the Team Galactic set, you can claim it by speaking to the Clother after joining the Galaxy Expedition team. It takes about an hour of playtime to reach this point where the option is available. So you join the Team Galaxy Expedition team. There's a lot of questions I have though, like what is the reference of Sinnoh? Is that like a deity in the region? Like what's actually going on there? Lots of questions about this trailer. There's a ton of items for crafting, much more. So like I said, a lot to unpack in this one, despite that it was a very short trailer. We're getting a DARKRAI event if you have BDSP as a save data, so very simple, but again, that's gonna be a post-game mission. So a lot of questions about how these missions can play out. I'm very excited about that because it could add depth and lore to getting these various mythicals and more. We know there's gonna be a Team Galactic suit, as we know we can join Team Galactic or Galaxy as part of our playthrough and part of our missions, so we get a sweet suit that we'll ultimately be able to rock with, but again, that's about an hour into gameplay. Further, we know that there's two different clans, the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan, and I have a feeling the internet is going to take a liking to the Pearl Clan a lot more, so that's a thing, but we'll have to see how it plays out. And then, of course, they showed us the merchants, which I thought was very interesting, and the fact that there's gonna be a ton of new items, not only for crafting, but for much more, right? Like, you're gonna be able to craft different items. There was that one item that gave you some sort of power-up, and my eyes are not very good, and I could not super well read the text, but it talked about powering up your muscles, and that's gonna make things very interesting as well. So I think there's still a lot to uncover for Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I feel like we're gonna start to get a lot of information soon. Further, what is going on with all of these people referencing Sinnoh as if it's a Pokemon or a deity or a person as opposed to the region? It makes me wonder if the events that take place in Pokemon Legends Arceus in the Hisui region are going to ultimately result in some sort of a reset in a way and make it so it gets renamed to be Sinnoh, which is what we know of it today. Lastly, there's very clearly some connections between various characters in the Hisui region and characters we know and love in the Pokemon games today, and it'll be interesting to see how those all kind of play out, as there's very clearly some ancestry going on there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to reading your comments and seeing what your thoughts are on everything that took place in this trailer, because there's a lot to break down, and to be honest, I'm a little bit lost, but I think it's exciting stuff. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And don't forget to pick up one of these awesome starter team shirts at teamshiny.com. Deck out your closet. You'll look awesome, and you can rep and go into Legends Arceus in style. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.